Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video by the Last Walks blog. And tonight we've announced that not one but two Gillingham players have left the building. Start with the lesser one going in Billy Knott, joining Lincoln on a one-year deal, and then of course the one that we're all upset about, Dack, leaving on a 3-year deal to Blackburn Rovers. Well, if there's one way to get the fans on side, I'm not sure we're kind of doing it, are we? But what I'm going to do tonight is run through all of your questions that you've sent in to me, and I'll go through them. Hi, Billy. I'll go through them, and on what's been an eventful day at the football club, or eventful an hour or so that has been at the football club, and just kind of try and give my opinion on it and see what you think. See what you guys think, really. Taylor, before we start, Taylor, how much should Dack gone for him, in my opinion? I'm going to touch on that, Taylor. He went for 750,000 in the end, and I think that plus add-ons, I think that's probably, considering the season that he's had, I think we've done quite well to get that for him. And plus add-ons, you're probably looking at $1 million. And for the best part of last season, he was in and out of side, injuries happened, and I think we got a good fee for it, didn't we? So let's run through your questions then that you've sent in. We'll start with Georgie Boxall then. Can't see signings being as influential as Dack and Cody. How do you think we'll do, and if and when Pennock will finally get the chop? Cool, Georgie, you caught me there. I mean, you're right in what you're saying about Dack and Cody. They're going to be two players that it's going to be very, very difficult to replace them. Dack, I mean, the position he plays in, realistically, are we going to get a number 10 like him? No. Can we attract a number 10 like him? No. Are we probably going to have to change the formation then? Yes, I think we're going to have to change the formation. In terms of Cody, well, you're not going to find another goal scorer like Cody McDonald, realistically, at this level, who's going to get you 15, 20 goals a season, and that's going to be very hard. How do you think we'll do when Pennock will finally get the chop? It depends who replaces him, Georgie. If it's going to be the inevitable happens, and Peter Taylor ends up taking over, he made us quite solid when he took over from Martin Allen. He steadied the ship a little bit, so that's probably what will happen. And Gills fans can see it, really, can't they? I mean, going back to the influential about Dack, the guy that was going to replace him and should be replacing him is the guy that has followed him out this evening as well, Billy Knott. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. So we'll crack straight on with the rest of your questions then. Don Ballard, how long until I jump off Rochester Castle to put me out of my misery? Don, I think we're all feeling the same, mate. It's in terms of when the back end of the season, when the letter come out from the chairman, trying to get the fans on side, Pennock with his 2-year plan to the championship. It's not going the way I'd imagine it. If you want to put that plan in place, selling to your best players is probably not the way to go about it, and it's worrying, really. It also doesn't attract fans by selling your best players, and if you want to get to the next level, you've got to keep those best players, and unfortunately two in Dack and McDonald have left. Knott, for me, in my opinion, was also ability-wise one of the best that we've got in and around the squad. I know he didn't play an awful lot in a Jill shirt, but he would have easily replaced Dack, and I just don't really get the logic behind that one. Ethan then asked, who do you think will replace Dack? Well, like I've touched on many times, the guy that should be replacing Dack has now gone to Lincoln. I just don't really understand it. There's a few rumours that Oztuma from Walsall might be a shout, but how much of that 750,000 is going to be put into the playing squad? Well, we've seen in previous years, hardly any of it goes in. It's going to be very hard to replace Bradley Dack, isn't it? Because you're going to have to find a number 10 that is strong, quick, got a turn of pace, a good strike on him, a good delivery on him, and you don't find very rarely at this level or even the level above do you find those sort of players. And if you want those sort of players, you've got to splash the cash. But I honestly don't know, Ethan. I honestly don't know. I think that we'll probably do away with the number 10 now, and it'll probably be a flat 3 in the middle if he goes a 3 at the back, or it'll be just a flat 4-4-2, and kind of see what happens with that one. Lee Clifton, with Dack and Knott both leaving today, do you think Pennant will not play any cams in the starting lineup and line up differently? I think that touches on what I kind of said, Lee, was I think that Pennant's probably going to change that formation and not play with any 10s now. He hasn't got any 10s in the building. I mean, you could argue probably Lee Martin playing in there had his best game in a dual shirt. But I mean, yeah, I think it will line up differently. I think we'll probably go to a 4-4-2, or will he keep to the 3 at the back and play a flat 3 in the middle, which could actually end up seeing a Hessenthaler, Wright and Morris, 3 very similar players. We've got no real attacking midfielder in there, and it's interesting to see where the goals are going to come from in that midfield next season. Matthew Taylor then said, now Dack has left for a good amount of cash, which I don't agree with. Who do you believe we can get to replace him? Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It is a difficult one. Yeah, I'm left a little bit speechless at why we've done. I can understand that Dack's probably forced to move a little bit. He wants to go. It's his time to go. But I know Taylor and Pennock have both said that only 2 or 3 signings now. You're probably looking at 5 or 6 now. Not on Dack have gone, and also Cody. One's got to be an actual goal scorer. One's got to be an attacking midfielder. And then you've still got to bring competition in from the back, and wingers as well. I still think that we do need 5 or 6 new players. And Simon just said on the question bit, where do you think we're going to get the goals from? The current squad, Simon, answering your question, I can't actually see where the goals are going to come from. You can't rely on the youth, because that's unfair. Josh Parker, for me, is not going to score enough next year. Tom Eves, it's not his trait to score. Hessenthaler, Morris, Byrne, and Wright are all the same. Midfielders. Lee Martin probably is not going to score you many goals. Or Wagstaff. So, in terms of goals, I can't actually see where we're going to get them from next season, and that really does concern me. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting month or so now at Gillingham, because we now need to pull out the stops not go into the season relegation favourites, which we currently are, and also to get the fans back on side. I've seen a lot of tweets this evening that the people are not going to renew because of what's happened. They're going to stay away, and it's time for the football club to really come back and say, right, no, these are 5 or 6 new signings. These are match winners, and we're not going to have what we had last year. And Gills have really got to pull it out the blocks now, and it'll be an interesting month or so at Gillingham Football Club, because surely we can't go into the first day of the season with the current squad we've got. I'm worried. I am worried because I can't see where the goals are going to come from. Defensively, I think we're okay, but in order to win football matches and keep yourself in the division, you have to score goals. And at the moment, we haven't really got anyone that I think, yeah, he's going to be the man to potentially keep us in this division. We had one, we let him go to Wimbledon. We had another one, we let him go to Blackburn. So it's time for the football club to really pull out the stops now and get the fans back on side. Thank you for all you send. Thank you everyone for sending in your questions. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're not too down regarding Dack and Dack going, Dack and not going, and Cody obviously. But keep liking, keep watching, keep subscribing. Like we said on Sunday, that we're going to bring out a video every single day next season to bring you loads and loads of content, match day experiences, fan cams, previews, weekly League One weekly, Reese's own show. Yeah, podcast on Sunday. We've got lots and lots and lots planned. But in order to notify you on your mobile, you need to hit that subscribe button. Yep, that will help you. As soon as we upload, you will get a notification through. Only if you hit that subscribe button, though. Hit that subscribe button. We're at 408 subscribers. See if we can get to 450 before the start of the season. That would be fantastic. Yeah, thank you for watching. And lastly, up the Gills.